How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Cup Holder. Oh, what the hell? Put it back.
I think so.
Hold on. I didn't shake it up. Hold on. We're gonna have to clean it out again so you don't get ants in it. Alright. So if we're doing this for if we're charging the rent like for $1,200 a month,
13,
and that's only gonna pay the property tax. That's not gonna pay for like make any more than that.
No, that's not what I was trying to say. The house is paid off.
Yeah.
Right? So the only thing I gotta pay for right now is I'm paying for right now is the electric bill.
Yeah.
And the property tax.
Yeah.
The property tax is only a couple $1,000
Okay.
a year.
Yeah.
And the utility thing is like $200. The light bill.
Yeah.
Right? So that's like another grand or two, right? So total like $3,000-$4,000 is all I'm spending up the whole year. But if I rent it out for $1,300, how much is that going to be?
1,300 times 12. So that is going to be. Let's see. Not even sure. Leave it on my phone. Guys.
Let's go. Cameron, if it's still raining.
It still is. I told him if it stops raining, can you just open the windows? Like he said he would. If Cameron usually comes in here when I do the video, so I texted him, but if he comes in here, I'll tell him again. Yo, what up, Asian rice cakes? So, we didn't have too much time to really go out and do stuff because there were just events after events. So, I am going to I'm streaming just part of our ride home just so I can cross South Carolina off of my list of states streamed in. But I will be back in South Carolina in a different part of the state in August. So I'll do like 1 or 2 streams there. That will be in the Lake Hartwell area, which is like the Georgia-South Carolina border. So yeah, I'll definitely get that done. So yeah, now we have streamed in 3 different countries and 8 different states, guys. So and I forgot to take my microphone out of the bag, so we are just dealing with the iPad mic right now. It's not great. Yeah, food was good. It was alright. I went to sleep early almost every night. I don't know. I feel like I was under the weather kind of this trip, so I didn't party as much as as was expected of me. You just ran straight into that pothole, Mom.
Oh, well.
You didn't even try to dodge it.
I didn't think it was that deep.
You never know until you actually hit them. So we'll be back in we'll be back in Georgia. I'm spending the night at our old house in Georgia, and then we're going to go back to Florida tomorrow. And then yeah, so luckily we've been able to do some out of state streams. And to be honest, this weekend it was raining pretty much the entire weekend, so even if I went, that might be afterwards. Even if we had made it like downtown, it wouldn't have been that great because of the weather was not. Luckily, it was an indoor wedding, and all the events were indoors, but it was not going out downtown was not really that feasible. Hey Cam. Oh, Cam. Is it still raining over there? So we're actually we're still in South Carolina right now, but we're heading back towards Georgia. If it stops raining, if you get a chance to go to our house and just open one of the windows.
All the windows.
All the windows that have screens, but if it's raining, don't do it. Thank you, Cam. He said if it stops raining, he'll go do that. And then I'm coming back through. Next month for Adam Roney's wedding, or not next month. I think it's a month. Hold on, let me see. 13 days. Oh, so I got two. Adam's wedding is in 2 weeks. 13 days.
It's in Atlanta or is it?
It's going to be in Macon. Shoot, I thought it was still a month. I guess because the time went by really fast.
Yeah.
Is it? But you guys could like spare me for like 3 or 4 days, right? I was just go and come back. And at least for his wedding, I only need one suit. Alright, so basically, Cam, I'm going to be back in the area in 2 weeks. So I will hit you up at that time. That's okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
No, so in 13 days, I'm going back to Georgia for Adam's wedding.
Make sure your car's maintained and everything.
Oh, the Toyota's good.
Because so that way we don't have the same issue.
Yeah, Toyota's good.
So what did they do this time around on the car?
So, okay. Oh, and Cameron's here, so he'll probably want to know. So they refilled the transmission fluid because you didn't have any.
Okay.
And then they rotated the tires, but they only charged $20 for that.
Then how come it was $300 then?
Because they wanted to for the oil too.
Yeah.
They did the oil, the transmission fluid. That was the. Where's the damn receipt?
They flushed it. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, that's what they flushed it and then they changed that. What up, Purgatory Gamer?
So how much did that normally cost? He probably knows.
He probably knows, but it's like
I just thought the next time we know how much.
the next time when we're in an unfamiliar location and have
Yeah,
time
but
to
this
shop
way
around.
you get an idea
Okay.
as to about how much the average price is.
All right, Cam. So it cost me about like less than $300 for an oil change. You went raving yesterday? Okay, cool. I'm driving through South Carolina on my way back to Florida right now. So Cameron, they did a transmission flush. They rotated 2 of my tires, and they changed my oil. That was like $260 or $270. So it was less than $300. I'll wait till he says something. He might have already left, but okay. So Adam's wedding's on the 21st. Okay. So he said transmission flush is usually $175.
Okay. Oil changes around $80.
Yeah. Teakwood, how's it going? I'm good. We're just leaving South Carolina. We're on our way back to Georgia, and then we'll be back in Florida tomorrow. We went for a wedding in South Carolina. One of my cousins got married.
She's actually your aunt.
Yeah. So hold on. So let's see. I think this is a 15. Yeah, this is a 15 because I got it like 2 years ago. And then my iPad is like a Gen 9. Because, you know, like when I stream on the phone, it's actually. Oh, you got a 16 Pro? That's dope. I know.
There are police reported ahead.
My brother never told you never threaten a man's family. Pretty stupid thing to do. You never turn your back on family.
How do you like the 16 Pro? Ad jail. Thank you for watching the ads, guys. That helps. Welcome back, welcome back. I'm already seeing that unstable connection thing. So if that happens, just hit refresh. But yeah, it was a good time. Gotta get that anti stuff. I do. Yo, File Guys, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate you so much. And in Georgia, but that is apparently no longer allowed in Florida. Rumor has it if you try to access that website in Florida where I live, you get a video disclaimer saying that they shut down services in Florida because they don't like the state's policy. Yeah. How's your day going, File Guys? Thank you again for those biddies. Oh man. Hey guys, I really love this charger that I'm using. My mom's using it right now for her phone. But it's an Armorall brand charger, yeah, like Armorall, like the tire company, the tire cleaner company. This one has 3 prongs. It's got a Type-C, the old iPhone Lightning, which I use for my iPad, and the micro USB. And like the tips of it are like heavy duty metal, so it's like amazing. I got it at Ollie's for like $5.99, and when I saw that deal, you're at stuff. You know what? Well, one day, Teakwood, if I'm ever in Ohio, I'm going to go to that toll booth. I'm going to live stream me going to the toll booth to meet you in person at work. Oh, and guys, one of my stickers finally reached Hawaii. So one of my supporters from Hawaii asked for a sticker, and I sent it to them. So we have one in Hawaii now. He actually put it on the door of his really part of my streaming like setup. That's definitely a part of it. But yeah, so I'm gonna post it on Instagram later on my story. But he put it on like the wall of his record store that he works at. So now I have some of my stickers in Hawaii, I've also sent some to Italy to a member of the armed forces. So like it has to go through like the military mail to get to them in Italy, but I will have some in Italy soon. Then of course some we had some in South Carolina. I definitely had some there. I gave one to another family member who lives in Indiana, so I will have one in that state as long as he doesn't like throw it away. I don't think anyone's gonna throw the sticker away. He'll probably put it on something. There's a bunch in California and Georgia. And there's definitely a bunch in Jersey. Oh man. Oh fuck. Yeah, it was kind of hot at the reception, especially like when they were doing like the cocktail hour and stuff, because we were all in like this lobby outside of the main event hall, and everybody was all packed in. So like, I was sweating a lot. And don't you hate it when you're sweating when you're dressed up, like when you're wearing like a suit or like formal wear or whatever, and you're just
I
like,
think you should get it dry cleaned next door.
I should.
Take it to the store and
Yeah,
put it through the dry cleaner.
I will. They look like they do a good job.
They all do good. All you need is dry clean, so that way it doesn't smell.
I hope it's not too expensive.
It can't be that expensive. Getting this with dry cleaned.
Yeah.
You don't have to do the shirt. The shirts we do well.
Yeah, just the jacket. You don't want a suit forever? So like, the last time I put that suit on was last year for the wedding I went to in Jersey, like right before TwitchCon. Guys, we are halfway on the TikTok goal. We are halfway done with the TikTok goal of 10,000. So the more we are going to be hammering that app out a lot more, and we are going to be doing more YouTube live. Like once we get back to Florida, we'll be resuming our scheduled programming. Also, back to work. For real. I just need 80 more people to think the same. Little Bits T. Wallace, how you doing? We're just driving through South Carolina. You know, South Carolina and Georgia honestly are identical. So it's going to take 3 hours to get to Georgia. 3 hours to get to where like my old house is in Georgia. From Columbia, South Carolina. And then from there, like tomorrow, it'll be like a 5-hour drive to Florida. And we do not want to drive all 8 hours in one go. Because to be honest, 3 hours ain't bad. 5 hours ain't too bad either. It is. Yeah, no, I didn't get a chance to explore downtown like I wanted to in stream. Which I've been to Columbia before. It's just the weather was not very good this weekend, so I mainly stayed near the hotel for the wedding. So we've already we're leaving South Carolina right now. So when we get to Georgia, probably get some food, go to sleep, get everything in my house that the U-Haul could not fit. Because we moved and there is still stuff in the old house that we're trying to like bring to our new house. So, logistically, this trip was kind of good because we had to pass through there on our way back. And like ever since we started living in a new house, I never realized how low my ceilings were in my old house. And I'm not a tall guy at all. I'm like 5'10". But I was like, damn, it's actually like, the size of the rooms were bigger. But like the actual like space itself was definitely like, I have higher ceilings in the new house. And that just shows you how they change the way they build houses over the years.
para tu carrito, tú te
Yeah,
closet.
I put everything in the car.
Closet,
Yeah, everything in the closet is in the car. What? What?
What's deducting from that account?
I don't know, but I'm streaming right now.
Okay. Just grab something to eat in the evening.
Yeah. That's why I ate a lot for breakfast, so I wouldn't get lunch. Like in the winter time. In the wintertime, South Carolina's not that bad, but in the summer, it gets worse. Georgia's the same way, though. Honestly. Georgia.
Pretty much told everybody to come.
Yeah.
No one's gonna come. Maybe one or two people are all that. But
Yeah. Well, I highly doubt anybody will come.
they'll come, but it's just a courtesy thing,
But I don't think Money and Shakira will actually come.
Yeah, they will. Because the reason being is they're all planning to make a trip over there.
Oh.
So they might not stay with us the whole time, but they might pass through or come for a little while or maybe a day or so,
Uh-huh.
They don't got time because Peter and his wife, they're both doctors.
Yeah.
So they can't,
Yeah.
their mom's working too, so.
Yeah. That's one good thing about the store is you don't have to worry about taking PTO and stuff.
Yeah, but we're lucky we got the right people working with us.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you had to hire employees,
Well,
they always not show up at the.
that's the thing. That's what Keyshawn told me. He was like, you guys shouldn't hire anybody until the first year, and I was like, yeah, we weren't planning on hiring anyone.
We don't need anybody right now.
Yeah.
Because all of us are enough.
Yeah. But I think once I get home, give Part some half days. That way he's not there as much because he needs to. He's been overworked for the past 4 days.
So you can open up.
I can open up and stuff and do all that shit because I got to learn it anyways.
Yeah.
So I can do all that because let him sleep in or otherwise he's gonna burn out.
Yeah. So you open up every day, and then on the weekends I do it anyways.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But if you open up though, let him at least come later than 10 though, because what's the point of getting the 1 hour off?
But that's what I'm trying to say.
If you open on the weekend, let him come after 12 or something.
Yeah, but even when you open the weekdays, I'll just make lunch and then bring him.
Yeah.
Bring him and the lunch.
That works.
Like the way I do with you.
Yeah.
So now I don't have to make 2 trips.
Yeah.
Then you could always come in home and take a break or eat.
Because as much as I explain it to him as much as I can, if you don't take breaks, your body will take one for you. If you get overworked, it's gonna eventually take a toll on you.
And now both of you guys, need to start watching what you're eating and exercising and everything.
What have I been doing?
No, I mean more.
No,
Like
I'm doing
regularly.
enough. Well, yeah, I went on a fucking vacation. Of course
No,
I
I'm not
stopped.
talking about this. I'm talking about both of you. You and Garth both.
Well, tell him. I mean,
So
you're lucky we're not doing crack and stuff. Be thankful for that.
No.
That's honestly enough.
And then I walk around a lot all day, so.
Yeah.
But it's the sugar. I think I just gotta cut the sugar.
But yeah, Keyshawn said just like specialize, like he said just like order stuff that the other stores don't have. That way people will be like, oh, this store has everything. That's what we kind of been doing.
Is he still heavy drinker and stuff?
They all are.
He's not doing anything heavier now, is he?
I haven't seen him do anything heavier than that. I haven't seen none of them do anything heavier than that.
Maybe everybody's maturing.
I mean, it's like they just drink really hard. That's it. They like do everything else correctly.
Like he should not getting married.
Oh no.
He's Adekamoli's nephew.
Oh, okay.
So Smith's cousin.
Yeah.
Like Smith's your cousin, but Keisha is Smith's cousin like that. So you guys are kind of.
Oh, I feel you. Yeah, the only thing is that Keyshawn was lucky because he was able to open his store without any like other investors. So like,
I'm sure his dad did it.
yeah, but like they were able, like they have no like partners or anything.
Yeah, it's the same thing with our honor. Your dad and me did it. We did it ourselves.
Yeah.
But Dada like had the knowledge and experience, so he checked everything for me. You know.
So like we just need to